Good morning, family, friends, YouTubers and subscribers, and everybody else in the world who ever looks at this channel and hears me. Now, I've always said we must take this virus on front on. We should start be cleaning and cleaning and cleaning. Nobody's listening. You're just delaying. Well, worse fears are happening. Ecuador, bodies are being left in the street. Okay, now this is Nobo board number 16. Okay, apocalypse. Right, Operation Fernando. As I've always said, we must start cleaning, using every person on this planet to work and fight against this virus. Kill it off the planet, stone dead. Right, so we need to find out what actually kills this virus. All right, what actually kills the virus? So we need a list of actions that we can take and know we're killing the virus dead. All right, and these lists are not just to be laboratory controlled specimens of this is this is that, because everything's not in a laboratory. It changes. It's in something else. It's either in something damp, hot, warm. It's either in the sunshine or whatever it is. We need to find out what kills this virus dead. Now, so we need that list required. We need the list required here. Okay. So, one thing: has anybody done a study on does salt water kill the virus? Well, our planet is made up with loads and loads of salt water. All right, now, if in Ecuador they've got bodies in the streets, soon those bodies will go into the river. And once they're in the river, all right, because people just don't understand the dangers of this virus. Once it's in the river, you've then got local river life. All right, because we're in the west or certain countries may be a little bit more ahead of others. Yes, it's the poorer countries, it's the other ones that are not going to care because they don't know. That's why we in the west, in the civilized, so-called civilized world, and those advanced countries, okay, should get on the ball and understand this one fact. Yes, the bodies have to be destroyed because they're full of virus. Right. This is why I've always said testing. Lots of testing, because we can clean and clear and how can I say, liberate areas that can release people to fight this virus instead of having them locked up in the house. You've got pockets and pockets of areas where the virus is, but you've got enormous pockets where there's no virus. Yes? Right. All, and I mean all the world leaders, yes, stop fucking bickering. Excuse my French, I shouldn't have said that. Stop bickering between each other and where this virus come from and how the virus, understand, all right? We need to kill it. We need to all in a capital A, all work together to kill this virus dead. All right, our survival depends on you. So stop. It's like a parlour room argument. You need to work together, everybody, common cause, kill the virus, get it off this planet. It never originated on this planet. Well, it originated because it was man-made, but it was not a natural occurrence. So the salt water, all right, that's one we've got to test. Does salt water, the sea, consistency of salt, kill the virus? Because if it doesn't, we need to act double quick. Now, let's imagine it doesn't. It doesn't kill the virus and it can mutate and live in salt water. Well, there it goes. From there, bodies go into the river. The bodies float down the river into the sea. Okay, and then the sea life is contaminated, because the sea life is going to be there with this virus. Well done, the fucking idiot, excuse my French, the idiot who made the virus. The sea gets contaminated, and if that gets contaminated, game over. Game over. Because it's going to be here, and then we'll all just have to live with the virus and see how many of us gets killed with it and how many of us don't. All right. So this is the reason why we have to fight the virus and knock it off this planet. All right. I've been saying from the very beginnings, Boris, send me a C-130 with 30 nobo boards. I would have had these nobo boards, 30 of them, on that C-130 in 18 hours with a battle plan, which everybody could work to. That's 1 month ago, 30 days. Okay? I don't care what nation sends me a C-130 and 30 nobo boards, but the world leaders must get together. You must get there and stop the argument, stop the bickering, and have one common cause. Take this virus off this planet. Or we might as well just live with it. And who dies, dies. And who doesn't, doesn't. Because you're not doing enough. None of you. And the newspapers and the governments are doing their best, but they're not thinking out the box. You're thinking lineal. Think out the box. Find out what kills this virus. A list won't take long. Gee whiz, should be a complete comprehensive list. And this is the big one. Does salt water. Because if salt water kills it, we stand a bit of a chance. Because we have to kill it before it mutates. And salt water won't kill it. So, governments, people of the world, people who see these channels or whatever it is, yeah, understand, world leaders must start talking. They must start talking together as one and stop the blame game. It's survival now. It will be survival. Right. Anyway, so yesterday was good news. Today is get your fingers out of your backsides. Stop being the obligatory ostrich with your head in the sand and only think in one direction. You have got to think 100 directions. And that's why I said, send me a C-130, right, with 30 nobo balls and staff that I can work with, and we would have been eradicating this virus from the planet and helping other countries. Because the other countries, many of them, do not have the equipment, the money that the big companies in the West and Europe have. And that's where this virus will mutate. Anyway, sorry to be a bearer of bad news and things like that. It's not bad news, it's like get your fingers out your arse and let's start taking this virus on. I try to be polite, no one's listening, so I might as well just be me. Yeah? Anyway, kids, love you dearly. Alright? Miss ya, Charlie. Mwah. Rory. Mwah. Vanessa, John, take care. Mwah.